3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Aha! You're on my apartment building on Granite Avenue. You owe me $300. Get it up?
Fred, take it easy. It's only a game.
Wilma, I'm just like them big tycoons. I play to win. Now, Barney, pay up or get out of the game.
Busted.
That's 1 down and 2 to go. Betty, it's your turn.
I don't have any more money either. You got it all.
Then I'll take a mortgage on your orphan's home. Well, come on, take the dice, will you? Don't just sit there like a dummy.
I will not have you talking that way to our guests. Come on, Barney. I think we'd better go home.
Hi, my name is Andrew Stone and I am hard of hearing. I am mainstream in many classes. I want to share with you a few of the things my teachers have done to enable me to succeed in the classroom. I rely on lip reading and my residual hearing to get information. When I can't lip read, I can't get information. Let me tell you about 7 common occurrences that make it difficult for me to learn.
Okay, don't forget you have a quiz on Thursday. And Thursday it will be an essay quiz.
When the teacher talks with his or her back to the class or moves around a lot during a lecture, I can't read their lips and I'm missing information.
Okay, so what similarities did you notice between Romeo and Juliet and West Side Story? Yes.
In class discussions, I often miss information because by the time I have located the speaker, I have already missed what they said.
I'd like to bring your attention to the back of the room where you'll find the poster with the proofreading reminders that you need when editing your Romeo and Juliet essays.
Sometimes the teacher is talking while directing my visual attention away from him or her, and I miss what he or she is saying.
We're going to see a clip from West Side Story. After it, we'll discuss what we've seen.
They believe everything they read in the papers about us cruddy JDs. So that's what we give them. Something to believe in. Hey, you!
I don't have enough hearing to understand videos, audio clips, and narrated documentaries. Captions or subtitles are the best way for me to get the information you want me to know.
All right, class, I'd like to remind you that we have a quiz on Thursday on the literary devices in Romeo and Juliet. There will be simile, metaphor, personification, onomatopoeia,
personification, miss?
personification. Don't forget hyperbole, allusion, and theme. Remembering that theme is the universal message.
When I look down to take notes, I miss what the teacher says. Hard time keeping up with who is speaking in a group or when several people are speaking at once. When we move into a different environment, I may not be able to hear as well. Sometimes I will have an FM system with me. I have a receiver that attaches to my hearing aids. I will give the mic to the teacher. The FM makes it as if my teacher is talking into my ear and cuts out a lot of the background noises. Some FM systems have a mic that the students keep on the desk and simply points it towards the speaker. You need to remember that hearing aids and FM make the sound louder, not clearer. Here are some of the things my teachers can do to help me get the information they want me to know. Face the students and maintain visual contact during instruction. Provide a note taker or teacher's notes to allow the student to focus on the speaker. Provide a blank outline. Use a smartboard to make the presentation as visual as possible. Provide written instructions for all assignments and put them on blackboard. Keep the response of other students. Instruct other students to maintain visual contact and observe turn-taking rules during discussion. Provide optimal seating. Use an FM system. Provide captions or subtitle videos.
My name is Tommy Salvi, and I rely on a cute speech translator to get information in the classroom. I use my voice. Not all cuers do, but we all rely on the translator to understand what is going on in the classroom.
Okay, class, please get out your copy of Romeo and Juliet. This afternoon, we will be talking about foreshadowing. Could you tell your student to please get out his book and to get a partner?
I want the teacher to talk directly to me like she does to the other students. I don't belong to the interpreter or translator. If I'm in your class, I am your student.
Dramatic irony. What is it? Remember, we all know that Juliet was asleep. Romeo did not. If he had known that, things might have not have happened as they did. Who can tell me another example of dramatic irony? Susie? Okay, class, now I want you to take out a piece of paper. We just finished reading Romeo and Juliet. We all know how it ended. I want you to predict how the families reacted to what happened. Do you think your student will be able to do this?
If you have any questions about my abilities, please ask my case manager. The interpreters and translators are only responsible to facilitate communication.
Remember, class, I only want you to list the words and then find an example of each from Romeo and Juliet. 1, foreshadowing. Number 2, dramatic irony.
Here are the strategies for using an interpreter or translator. Speak directly to the student. Give additional wait time. Speak at a moderate pace. Discuss the student's academic progress with the case manager. The student, teacher, case manager, and interpreter or translator work together as a team. Sometimes it helps to clarify each person's responsibilities. The interpreter or translator is responsible for faithfully rendering a message and maintaining confidentiality of the information. The case manager is responsible for consulting with the mainstream teacher regarding student progress in the classroom, providing information and teaching strategies. The administrators, counselors, and other staff members must always use a certified interpreter or translator when disciplining a deaf or hard of hearing student. The law dictates that a certified interpreter/translator be used in these situations. If you are ever confused, ask the deaf or hard of hearing student. We know what works best. You can also ask the case manager, lead interpreter, or lead translator. Your willingness to make these accommodations will enable us to be successful students.
Okay, class, today we're going to watch the famous scene, the balcony scene, from Romeo and Juliet.
I will answer it. I am too bold. 'Tis not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heavens, having some business, to entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Oh, me.
She speaks.
Captioned video and other media are the most important things a teacher can do for a deaf and hard of hearing student. You know a DVD is captioned or subtitled by looking on the package. Video clips on the internet often use a voice recognition program to caption them. These captions may not be accurate and can be distracting to all students.
Our next story is Hamlet by William Shakespeare.
Hamlet summoned after his father's death? Then what happens, little Miss IQ Queen?
His brother Claude married his wife and took over the entire brewery.
We shall not soon see his like again.
He hath my lord wrung from me.
If you are unable to find a caption or subtitle media, the deaf or hard of hearing students cannot be held responsible for the information presented unless they are given teacher's notes or a script.
Hi, my name is Tanya Field, and I teach developmental reading. The use of captions can benefit all students. Subtitles and captions help students with word identification, meaning, acquisition, and retention. They can help students establish a systematic link between the written word and the spoken word. The use of captions has also been related to higher comprehension skills when compared to viewers watching the same media without them. Students who have a positive experience in reading will want to read. Reading subtitles and captions provides this experience. Reading is a skill that requires practice, and practice in reading subtitles and captions is practice with authentic text. Subtitles and captions provide missing information for individuals who have difficulty processing speech and auditory components of the visual media. Students who need assistance in learning content-relevant vocabulary, such as biology, history, literature, and even other subjects, benefit from subtitles and captions because they can see both the terminology in the printed word and the visual image. They are also beneficial to those learning English as a second language and those with reading and literacy problems due to other disabilities.